Tutorials by Andrew Buckle. In this tutorial I'm just going to show you how you can create a very interesting mirror effect in Illustrator using very basic standard stroke. Now you could of course use other paths as well, but I'm just going to go with curvature tool. So select that and I'm just going to create a very basic design. Doesn't look very much at the moment, but what you can do then, you can just go to Effect and Distort and Transform and Transform. And what you want to do is set the angle, maybe something like 20, and I'm going to change that at a later point as well. So, and set the point there, just click there, make certain you've got that selected, and set that to number 1, and reflect Y. Preview on, otherwise you can't see it. Now you can modify that 20, you don't have to keep it there, but I'm just going to go with 20 at this point. Click OK. Now, it doesn't look very much, but it's still live, so you've got this design, so you can just quickly, right, you can see it just reflects very nicely there. What you can do then is you can go to Effect and Distort and Transform again. So Transform, apply a new effect. Now, this is where it gets slightly more interesting in terms of the angle. So I'm just going to go 15. You can work out the mathematics, depending on the, and you just set that again to that bottom point. That's where you want it, on that bottom point there. You don't want any of these set, and I'm going to set number of copies to 23. And then you've got this, you can see all the way around now, this design is still live, like I say, so you can actually decide, right, you can change these at any point, don't have to keep it that, just these are settings, so you can maybe make that 7.5 and then 47, whatever you can work out. Let's say the mathematics, 360 degrees. So click OK. You can modify that as well, so you can just change that, move that in. You decide you want to make it smaller, so you can get obviously different designs just by simply just dragging that around. Now you don't want to rotate it because you'll end up losing that central point. But you can also of course add in width profiles. So you've got there, I've just added it up to 5. You can go for, say, circle like that. Now, next thing to do, you can actually go back to these transforms. So if you decide, say, click there, and that was the 23 one, which is just for this, you can change that if you want, but you can also change this one, which I'm just going to change, and that's 20 and 1 point. Don't want to change the 1 point, one copy, I want to change this, so just say that, make that 10. Now it's not previews never on, never understand that in Illustrator. Should be nice to be a sticky preview, but for some weird reason they seem to like not having it sticky. So you can actually just change the setting there, 50, and you can see straight away it can change that way. Still live, so if you go back and you can then add again to that and just add some more points to create, again, more interesting and unusual visual designs in seconds. And again, let's say go back, it's still live, change it and transform again. Hope you found this of interest. Thank you much.